are actually a program that you can do in high school that includes being able to get your CNA, something that if you didn't have this in your high school or be able to go to vocational, then you would have to do this after you graduated.
My teacher had recommended me for the program, and I didn't even know about it until then. So I came and met with Miss Wallace, and she took an interest in me, and I turned in my application and got in.
I did not want to be in healthcare, but we got these little letters of like recommendation from our teachers, and I got one, and I was like, well, might as well do it. Yeah, it was a good decision because I really like being here, and it got me a job. And I love my job so much.
I wanted to be a labor and delivery nurse, so I took Health Oc to gain more information on just more about the medical field. So I chose to go the EMT route because 3 girls before me did it, and I was like, they did it, I can do it.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to tell her. Miss Megan, we're gonna be transferring you to the bed. Okay.
The biggest thing probably was vital signs, because otherwise I got my CNA, and you obviously have to know vitals to be a CNA. And because I didn't do the actual CMH, like CNA class, I had to learn everything, like vital signs, skills, stuff like that through Miss Wallace and the program.
Something that helped me tremendously in my EMT class was the medical terminology. That helped me a lot, because in EMT, like, they're just kind of going through the slides of the textbook, and you kind of just have to not really figure it out yourself, but like that, having that background knowledge, I wouldn't have to ask as many questions in class.
She was even dive deep into the different systems of the body, and so really no matter where you're going into the medical field, you're going to get some type of health background before you kind of just jump into it after high school.
We run the blood drives, we keep them going in a flow, we check them in, we check them out, and we watch them, make sure they get a snack, that they're not going to pass out and stuff like that. And then health fairs, we do that over at all of the different schools, and we just check like hearing, vision, stuff like that.
3, stand.
Health Oc 1, which is usually juniors, and then Health Oc 2, which is seniors. Health Oc 1, they have the clinical aspect.
I have the opportunity to complete my clinical hours, so I have 4 12-hour EMT shifts, and then I have 2 ER 12-hour shifts.
What are you looking forward to most about those?
I just want to see how the environment is, because I haven't seen any of that yet.
I'm a certified nurse assistant at Butterfield Residential Care Center, so it's a nursing home. And I just do like basic needs for the residents, and I help them with showers, and I do their laundry and stuff like that.
You work at Parkview.
Yes.
So what's that like?
It's so much fun. So it's definitely hard. Being a CNA is not easy work. But it's a challenge that I definitely have enjoyed. Get the residents up, and we take them to when it's time for their meals. We put them down when they're ready for a nap. We chart for them. They have a special care unit, which I particularly enjoy, spending time with residents with Alzheimer's and dementia.
It's already tired. I have a yoga belt.
I can't do it with one hand.
After they have completed that, those hours, then they can go into the hospital. In the hospital, there's med-surg, ICU, the ER, labor and delivery. That's a very popular choice. I've had people come to me and ask, what about a surgery tech position? And so CMH has now created a position, a training on the job. And so just trying to help fill those areas that is in the need in our community.
I am currently working to get my EMT license, so then I will go to paramedic next, and I'll take the same type of class through CMH, and then I would bridge over to RN from there.
I'm gonna go to UMKC in Kansas City, and I'm actually wanting to get my psychiatry degree. So I'm gonna start out there and go for psychology in my bachelorette.
Eventually I want to be a nurse practitioner, but I might just be a nurse depending on how things go. But I'll definitely become a nurse, and then maybe later on I'll become a nurse practitioner. I do want to stay local, and I want to go to college nearby because I don't want to quit at Butterfield because I would miss the residents too much.
She has encouraged each of us as students to really follow our destiny, and she has just been super encouraging and meeting with us individually about our college plans and what our futures want to look like.